Hello everyone, I'm the Dr. Movie Viewer, and this is going to be my top 5 worst things that a kid could get on Christmas. Now, I'm sorry, the movie viewer will be up later, but for now, you got this to look forward to. Let's get started. Number 5, educational toys. Now, there's nothing wrong with educational stuff. I mean, that's what school's for. You're supposed to go there, you're supposed to learn, get educated, you know what I mean. But on Christmas time, where parents are supposed to give toys to kids, I think if it's going to be a toy, it should be something that's actually fun, not educational, or like like a video game or like a nice action figure or like a cool toy or truck or toy truck. You know what I mean by that when I say that. It shouldn't be something that's educational. Educational, save that for like after winter break. Save that for when they get back to school. Save that for a regular day. Don't do that on Christmas. They might actually be bored as shit instead. So that's a little advice. Do not give your kids educational toys on Christmas. Give them something that's actually fun. Number 4, ugly pet shop and doggy doo. Now, these two are tied because for the same, they both have the same reason. They're both fucking stupid. They're both fucking annoying, and they're both fucking ugly. Now, doggy doo, I consider that the Sanjay and Craig of toys. Now, the reason for why is because they're both really annoying, they're both really ugly, and they both have really crappy jokes. Like for instance, doggy doo, you have to feed him, roll the dice, and he shits. And they try so hard to be funny. They're not funny at all. In fact, the kids aren't even laughing. They might, in fact, they might even sometimes be forced to laugh because the parents sometimes make them, or maybe because they're trying to do what the toy tells them. In that case, the toy is trying to be funny when they are really having a miserable time. Some kids might actually find it funny, but I have to believe that a kid might actually try throwing the doggy doo out and put it in the doghouse. And meanwhile, the ugliest pet shop is basically like the littlest pet shop, only this one is a really ugly version. It has a really shitty theme song. I gotta mention, I would rather listen to the Harlem Shake and Elvis the Fox instead of that. And and I gotta say, they might actually give you really bad nightmares. I mean, have you ever seen the way they look? They are so creepy. You know, I have to believe that the toy company that created the ugly pet shop, they're probably like this. Hey, I know a way for us to get our paychecks really fast, and because we are running out of ideas and we are so lazy, I just want to get money so badly. I am desperate. Let's make these ugly shitheads and sell them to the kids because kids are so stupid and they will fall for it. They will laugh because they like anything. Let's rip them off. Let's steal their money and let's take it. We'll make millions of dollars off of this. Bingo! If that's the way they're thinking, fuck you. That's what I have to say to the toy company if that's what they were thinking. Or maybe there's a chance that the toy company actually liked the design. Maybe they had their kid test it out and their kids liked it. In that case, the kids have really bad taste of toys and humor. And what's worse is that they have 101 of these. Ugly dogs, ugly cats, and ugly monkeys. Number 3, Philips CDI. Now, there's a lot of shitty game systems from the old days. My cousin actually has some of them, but the one that stands out the most to me is Philips CDI. It's just basically games where they actually ruin games that have really good reputations, like I consider like the Legend of Zelda CDI games like Batman and Robin. I mean, they both have really good reputations. Batman had a really good reputation up until Batman and Robin came out, and Zelda, one of his games was considered one of the best games of all time, and the Philips CDI had to ruin it by making all of those games for the Philips CDI, and that's why I consider it the Batman and Robin of video games. And I consider like Hotel Mario like the Superman 4 Quest for Peace or Superman 3 of video games, because again, Mario had a really good reputation, so did Superman, and then they had to ruin it. Luckily, Nintendo redeemed them and made them really good again. Otherwise, we'd be screwed with those games. And unfortunately, some parents actually like to get their kids shitty game systems because they hated them as a kid, and they are just so lazy and they really don't have, or because they don't have enough money, so they just get them the game system and they just give it to them like that. And then the kids play it, they're having a miserable time. And those games, Zelda CI and Hotel Mario, the animation is so ugly. They're like really goofy. I mean, you can't take any of the characters seriously, and some of them actually do look creepy, and some might give you nightmares by how they look. And the voice acting is terrible in the games. I mean, it kind of sounds like that it was unscripted. My voice, is sounding unscripted, but I think I could do a better job at voicing an unscripted thing than those voice actors. Number 2, game ripoffs, or any toy ripoff in general. Now, have you ever had a time where the commercial said, "This is what you're getting. This thing can fly," or "This thing can actually do the stuff that's supposed to do," and then you get it on Christmas? It can't do anything at all. I remember one time when I got a slushy maker and I poured ginger ale in it and said, "You can pour anything. It'll make slushies." Now I'm pretty sure since they include soda and ginger ale technically counts as a soda, actually counts as an ale as well, but it falls into the soda category. You pour it in. I shook in it for 10 minutes and they said, and nothing at all. No slushy, just bubbles. I mean, doing that to a kid, like giving them a ripoff, really pisses the kid off. It really makes them angry. I'd be really pissed off if I got a ripoff. And I think any con artist that does that should be arrested. That counts as scamming. I mean, the kid, you don't want to disappoint any kids on Christmas. Sorry, I'm kind of getting a little mixed off because that topic kind of pisses me off. Con artist. Christmas. And Christmas is a time where you're supposed to be happy as well. You're not supposed to be angry. You're not supposed to be pissed off. And the number one worst thing you can get on Christmas, if a kid can get on Christmas, anything that's not toys. Christmas is a time where you're supposed to get toys, good toys. I mean, kids look forward to it all year long. That's why sometimes they're good. So they can be on the nice list. They can get whatever they want. They can get the toys they want. They can get the video games they want. They can get, like, action figures or any game system that they want. Anything. They don't want anything like clothes or coal. That's not what they look forward to. Clothes is something that you can get any day. And coal? Well, what's fun about coal? Also, if the kid likes lighting fires, which I highly doubt. What's so great about it? Clothes, I mean, if you're a parent that does that, you really need to be a better parent. Otherwise, have the kid taken away from you, in my opinion. Because you really are questioning, in my opinion, if you're the kind of parent that does that on Christmas, you don't deserve any giving from the kid. I mean, why should they give you? You're really teaching your kid a bad example. Anyway, that's my top 5 list. What do you think is the worst present ever? Leave it in the comments. If you don't like the video, let me know in the comments. And let me know how I can make my next video better. And if you like it, like it. If you want to subscribe. Be one of my movie patients on the Dr. Movie Viewer. I'll see you next time. Goodbye. Merry Christmas.